a guy with a little bit fire. Now, he goes somewhere. He have faith. But it's a reality. It's not why I must believe something.
Yes.
He have that fire that push him forward. He can, nothing can stop him. That fire burning him.
Yes, yes.
You don't have to motivate him. You don't have to discipline him. You don't have to put rules on him. He are for a couple of months in his room. This is how it is. You see, we're different. We have a little apartment. It's a mess. Then he just walk a little bit out to come in, and then he start writing. I say, well, what happened now? The guy eventually say, what's the meaning of life? Then he realized, I have a talent. He said, I have to use this talent. So even at 60 years, he composed his best. You have a talent. Others have not that talent. He bring music out of a world. Nobody have bring out that music. You have these Germans, they bring out music for some reason. Surely, for thousands of years, people want to make that music. They cannot. There's a fire, there's a talent there. So man has actually a fire. The woman are clothed with light. Although most of man, so therefore the man he wants challenges.
Yes.
He wants to go forward. He wants to lead. The woman is a good assistant. Organize things. Help him. There's nothing wrong with this. But where do you have the woman with the fire? Say, let me slide down. He said, no challenge. I've now learned enough. I know everything. I'm going to pass my test. No. Take me here. Yeah, because this note goes like this. Maybe the notes can go like this. What? After 8 hours, you still figure out the notes. You look at the end of the session.
I won't play one note more. Also, one more problem.
That most of the other women don't want even to go so far.
Else keep happening with one.
So the guy had fallen asleep. He had think of his mathematics problems tomorrow. He have already the answers. You see, but this guy is so fast known. He have think of what about that and about you have sleep and think of your Barbie dolls or whatsoever.
Yes, I asked. I say, why have you solved it? But I cannot solve it. Next morning, and he said, I think of it whole night. I think it in my dream. I saw him make a joke.
This is real. Right, maybe that, maybe this. No, that all the time. Figure, just give him a problem. He just are busy. He drive, you think of the, you go and sleep, you think, you wake up, you think of the, wow, they said, this will fit perfect. I don't need this and this and this. Now you think he's so fast, and the answer, no. He has spent a lot of time. You say, well, it's too impossible. I cannot be so fast. No, he have go left and right and up and down. He knows it's not that. You still have to go through all that path. He look a little bit mess and he look a little bit farmer-like, but his mind has worked the whole night. Now, how are you going to compete against that? All right, so now sometimes you have these guys, they think out of the box, they have think already a lot. Don't think Einstein asked the guy. You have already think a lot about this problem. It's not he come now up with this question the professor have never think of. They just follow the book to teach the student. Now he asks strange questions that he cannot answer. The professor gets upset. He thinks the guy is rebellious. No, he has gone ahead. You understand? He's not a rebellion. He questioned your conclusions. Same with Tesla. Question, and the professor get very upset and laugh at him. You understand? He said, you can never do that. He said, no, you can do it. He figured it out. So don't think the guy is young. If you have a talent, you have to be careful. You can have all your knowledge. You are a ChatGPT, but he will see through you. Because the guys take up problems. There's no reward for it. There's no gold for it. There's no any advantage for it. But they are busy. They are. You see what you are now? Just busy in nothing.
Yeah.
So here, Lizanne says, why do you talk so much about the politics? In any case, there's no use. No, the guys want to solve the problems, big problems. Even they try to say, what is the solution? We are here in a problem now. What must we do? What is the conclusion? If they don't get the conclusion, they get depressed. But if they find a solution, as many times you must just say, not books, mathematics. So to get to that conclusion, as they have spent massive amount of money, they think just throw them books. Now they have to rethink the thing and a lot of variables. You know, the computers have started with a 0 and a 1. What mathematics is that? Thousands of resistors to put on and off. Son, you have to start with the basics. You cannot multiply big numbers. You have to have 1 and zeros. And how do you add the 1s and zeros? Those are very fundamental problems. You have to. But if you solve the base, then you can start. Surely, what can we do today with computers? Well, we don't even think of zeros and one, but everything run on that zeros and that one. Very fundamentally, you have to think how you can just add. You say, I know how to add. No, how do you add 2 ones? How do all sorts of things. They must have think of that. Today is now very established. You add like this and you add like this and exclusive or like whatsoever. So in the AI, you have to start from the basic. You have to start from a logical place. Everything that's useful have a logical place. If it's not useful, there's no logical place. There's logic. You have to build your house. You have to have logic. It must be deep enough, the foundation. The walls must be strong enough. There must be windows for the light. There are a lot of logic you have to put in. Oh, well, look at the Canaanite. They have a hat. There's no window in. Just no window. No good floor. It's cold. Little door. You get in the house. It's very hot. And Africa is hot. All right, so this is how far they go. It's not a strong hat. It's not the wind blow to the hat blow over. Surely it won't protect you against too much. If it rains too much, what you do is start raining fruit. So they have to have thick. So a lot of problems. You need the house. You need stones. You need. Now surely the people have already stones 3,000-4,000 years ago. But the Canaanites have still hats. You have to be logical. All right, so all I actually say, yeah, the people have talents. Get it in the West. Now, surely I think the Eastern people have also powerful talents. It's just if a guy has a talent for some reason, he are out. But surely in the West also, the people with talents are always not in the institutions.
Oh, true. All my talk show friends, they have natural talents. They are odd. Each one is odd.
They are somewhere.
I have, my life have been made that I won't become a talk show guy. Never in my life. I'm too good student. Like her. This is not the sick teacher don't like me. If there is, it's literally he will like me again. And my destiny is not to become a talk show person. But then you have talk show people need blessing, that's why.
You need the blessing.
Out of the box. Otherwise, no talk show.
You have to break out, The Protestants will bring the signs and the messages. You have to bring some strongness. So, what fire is this now?
I'm to be the
All the wisdom won't touch the heart. She will still have a stone. Who can solve the stone in the Oh, you have a boss and a plan, they won't solve the stone. That's what it is.
Yes, I am born.
You are all born in Pentecost or in Protestant.
What's that? Be born in Pentecost or Apostle? Oh.
So Irma's children are all born Protestant or Pentecostal. The Pentecost gotta go a little bit further.
You are born or in moon or in sun. I was born in moon. Only thing I'm good with is music.
Alright, so can you this is now just something you have to say. How can he say in Christ you have all the spiritual blessings? You have a blessing or not. And you know the blessing is like chicken teeth. There is not chicken teeth. Chicken have not teeth. This is rare.
One out of 1,000.
Yeah, 1 out of a generation. Train a talent. Give them better schools, then the talent will come out. Make them a government, a minister, then the talent will come out. No, you have the talent. You have the talent or not. Can't stand there. This is heavily restricted. And I mean, a few, there's a lot of Chinese people. To have one or two that they stand out above many other. Now, surely there's no second tier, second level, but they can just not get to the top guy. Their whole life, they look up to him. They can never improve. Even he's old, he's still the best. So many young have come, he's still the best. And then you can get the young guy, he's just done. He's become better than everybody. This is not by studying, it's not by discipline. It's not by following hard laws. You have the talent. Surely you have to put laws in, but you first need the talent.
Exactly.
Then otherwise your efforts is just waste. You will never get there. This is just how it is. All right. So he say you have the talent or not. But now Paul say, no. In Christ, We have all. And spiritual, that means talents. You could have never talked, now you can talk. You could have never been bold, now you are bold.
You can never talk and make people laugh.
Now the people laugh, you could never have done it. You were always afraid, now you are so bold. You have never faith, now your faith break out. People think you are from a rich family, you are very confident. If you drive old Camry, it means yes, you are very rich. You don't want to show your riches. This is the only explanation. And you demonstrate how poor you are. The car don't want to start and you put up and you will fix the car.
After the city, they told my child, Tian just want to humble herself. Other people have no face. They drive a bad car, they are poor. You have so much face. You drive a bad car. You must have just humble yourself like Buffett drive a second hand. Just humble yourself.
And if you break, you open the boot and try to look at it. He won't phone a mechanic or whatsoever. He wants to look himself. This is exactly. Here, big limousine, rich car, drive. You say, well, you stand a Model T. The guy, bonnet is open. Here the limousine go and stop.
Oh! I knew that story.
You see, what will a rich guy be interested in a Model T? And a poor farmer, something wrong with his car, and then he get a mechanic with his suit and tie and say, here in the engine. Say, no, it's just that. The guy say, why? You say, no, I'm Ford.
Oh, wow, respect.
And now this model, I'm built a model.
No, his product's so good.
So, for him to solve a problem is more important than his comfort and his limousine and his money than just solve that problem. He says, is there really a problem with my car? Why is this car going to stop? Yes, it's not. You see, why did he send the mechanic? He wants to know himself what happened. With the car.
Yes, the mechanic. Don't touch your suit. Oh, God. What was it different?
Okay, you just understand. You know, I've made my money, I'm not interested in no. You want to see his car work. This is 10 times more important because the problem this guy has, many other guys have. And these engineers have not told him. He want to know why really this car I've gone and stand here for much bigger problem. It's not just to help the guy. He want to solve a problem, which you can duplicate now to millions of other cars. For his suit to get a little bit oil is nothing to solve the problem. So this is the guys. If you can get them, they get nothing is important. They want to solve the problem. For you think the problem is how to build the city on Mars. This is too far in the future. Why would you think now about it?
They make a joke of Elon Musk want to go to Mars. They make a joke. So what's you think? Go to Mars? Yeah, they make a joke. You want to go to Mars?
It's a big problem. problem. So, but he's busy going. So you have to know, for just to do something, he needs too many of these starships. He put now all these falcons up, so many each month, he said. Up. It's not Apollo 1 or sent up. Wow, the whole world know about. Now you don't even know about it. Things just go up all the time.
It's a good talk show. Oh, there's so much I don't even know about it. Before this is why I remember.
And then the preacher in the Anglican, good preacher, everyone asked him, must they go to the moon or not? He preached now about the moon. That just happened Friday, now Sunday. He said, if God want them to go to the moon, they will go. But if God don't want to go, they will be stopped. This is his answer. God will heal you if you want, and if you don't want, you won't heal. All the answers is like that. They say, give me an answer. Don't tell me maybe this and maybe that and maybe this and maybe that.
And this is also that even God wants you to go, you cannot.
Why have you not a certain phrase?
How do they make it an ethics?
Yeah, why don't you say,
Yes, it's good to go.
God have created everything. And he's saying we have to submit the earth. And why don't he quote, he say, be followers of God. There's a verse like that. Be followers what? God have created, I have to create. You have created a star and a moon. Have he not said to Abraham, this whole land is yours. Go to the north and the south and the east and the west and go and look at your land.
Amen.
Can you just understand? Why don't you just take some of these verses and quote it? They say God want to do and God don't want to do. Jesus want to heal you? No. He want to heal everyone. If you are a guy that do mathematics, you want to do mathematics. If the woman comes and says, can you help me? You say, all right, I will help you fast. He won't say, pay me first money and then I will help you. If somebody just asks him, he just want to do it for them, understand, because he's good with it. You will say, don't ask me the problem, you solve self the problem. All right, so you can just say, if you have a talent, it don't matter if there's gold or not. You go in the direction. The woman sing. If anybody give her a tip or not, she sing. And sorry, yes. Now your mother laugh because you make joke of her. When will your mother laugh? She said, be careful. She won't laugh.
Only friend. Are you having a lot?
So where have you get your blessing here out of the blue? Ye have said, you are born with it or not. You have seen too many examples. Now where have you get your blessing? You are the ones to talk to other people. You are too afraid. Now you say, just put me there in the front. I will talk. Now you're better than the others that talk. Where have you get your blessing? You have say you have born with it or not. He has too many examples. He was tried to help other people too much. He'll just give up. So the man's also clear. If the guy has not a talent, they are not interested. They only choose the people with talents.
The prophet guy, the prophet school, which we all want to have.
Yeah.
And he also wants to activate the people.
Yeah, activate.
And he closes.
No one are activated.
He said, you have it on the That's cool, yeah, cool.
At least he's a little bit practical. The other guy will teach more and more.
Yeah, I still want to try.
You have to have a lot of prophecy, otherwise people won't receive it.
You can see vision, you cannot see.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah. All right. Some people, so you have to get the people which you can transfer.
can see the vision.
So you see the monks take the young, already when they are young, they know they have a talent or not. And they will only train those with talents. They won't waste their time on the other. You'll waste your whole life, nothing will happen. You have to get the guy with a talent. Can you understand that? So, I preach my whole life. Nobody receive. At least in your family, you receive. And the others receive, they don't value what I have. But they receive. So surely you say the Chinese is a better ground than maybe the Western. And you can just be lucky that there is one that receives. You can just as well nobody receive. So don't think you have to get to the right people. I grow up in my family, not anyone receive. Not one of the children was ever interested. Have an interest. You need somebody with an interest. No, my mother have 6 children and they have a lot of children, not one. So I asked Annelies, you see how good my children who have a blessing. Who are interested in spiritual things.
No, I know why the prophet.
They go to church, everyone. And Barney pray, but not a single one are interested in spiritual things.
No, I know why the prophet that speaks spirit always get killed in autism. He said, how's my children? Who has spiritual gifts? If you don't get killed, who get killed? The prophet always told like that. That's why people want to kill them.
So I say, well, at least we have a family here who are interested in spiritual things. Rian was the only one. You know, I've written a book when I was 30 years old. Go to Barney's, print it on his laser printer. It is a whole pack. Use all his ink. Print 2 or 3 copies out. I give to Hansi one of the books. I say, read. He reads. I say, no, you have too many concepts in a paragraph. You only need one concept. Here, all sorts. But Rian get the book. He read it. So when I go and visit him, he say, well, you talk about the 7 spirits.
Oh, and then he told about his TV also, Esther said. You remember Esther said?
Yeah.
Talk on his relative with heaven. He said when he was like, how happy become a Christian, have a long waiting day.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said you have read 3 books. He also read that books.
I'm not
yes,
able.
he talk about that. He talk about, we mentioned about it. He read that book and then he read about that book also.
All right, you see the right people. You won't hear Hansi say.
How you want to
He must have write his master thesis and he have to learn how to write. Okay, so now you want to judge what I write. You say one paragraph, you have too many thought lines.
So Chinese. So
I give him the book. This is his comment.
He's the seed have the whole want to so it don't so. So
Pasi, read also. Oh, he's a little bit more. As you talk about water, what are you talking? This water you talk about. Please, you have the right question.
right point question.
So, all right. So Barney have also a book. None of his children, and nobody in his family was interested.
We don't want to talk about it. You have to first be academic. You have to like profitability analyze. Different. Just different. Barney's family is just hard work. There's no reaction.
I give it to a friend, he read. He say, you write like Solomon. Little pieces. Just verses. You see the result? To publish the book. He's a business guy. He won't say anything else. We have to publish the book. It sounds good.
See, I do the talk show. Boys, what is so much very good. But no, we have to put Kenya in that big conference. Actually, to the wilderness, and more people come to our group. Come some totally different.
He will forgive your sin if you die, then you will go to heaven. Why? Because you have paid for your sin. It's like a rich guy pay for your money, now you can live in a palace. You come in a journey, you say, I have no place, I have died. You say, no, I have put the money down, there is your house, you can live there for free for your life. This is the concept of our salvation. Somebody are going to give you a big house after you die. Now you have a hard time, but somebody have paid for your problems, and now you're going to live in a palace. Now, then you will get your spiritual blessings. No, Paul said in Christ, God hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings. He say, talk maybe in the future. Everything is in the future. This is like the politicians. They preach just hope. It never happened. I don't want to hear a maybe or what I'm going to do. Tell me what I can have today. So Paul are very clear. You say, Christ in me. Not in the future, but we all the time preach in the future. All the time in the future. Every verse about Christ is the future. It will happen. Maybe it shall. Just give your tenth. God will bless you. After 5 years, I've given very dismayed, sometimes 2 10. Nothing have happened. My place is the same or worse. Then they come, oh, you have to believe more. You say, but I have believed. knows always in the future, always hope. They just preach hope, which are all the time disappointed. So therefore, some guys just say, I have invested in the stock, I always lose. Forget about it. It sounds now beautiful. You are going to win. You are going to make so much money. Just invest them. Each time you lose. And then they come now say, no, you are invested. I'm really going to go to the moon. It goes so. Just invest in the future. And then you lose. So some people say it's enough now. Some women still hope, just give them a little bit of hope, they will come to the church. No, there's no hope. The preacher has no hope. He's boring. He has no salvation. He has no freedom. But he talk about hope. You say, I can discipline myself so much. That's all they preach. They don't preach about the reality. The pastor don't have it. The next pastor also don't have it. The elder don't have it. Nobody have it. But you are safe. You see, what do you mean by safe? I have sold my poverty that robbed me. Nobody will bring me gold and save my from poverty. Inside I have a stone in my heart. Nobody can take out the stone. Can you just understand? Oh, you believe in healing, but God don't heal anymore. This is the pastors, this is what they will say. God, healer, if it is your will. It's free them from any responsibility.
Free from anything.
It is God that must have blessed you, and God that must heal you. Nothing to do with me.
You'll fix it.
All right, so all I say, how can you get another blessing? It's impossible. How can you get another? No, surely, Pentecost will say, well, you can speak in tongues. No, surely if you speak in tongues, very good for your mind.
Yes.
If your mind is exhausted or you're discouraged, just go and pray in tongues. You will get faith again. You'll get fire again. You'll get a push again. You want, you can get involved again. You know, this world has so many interesting subjects. And you are not in any of the subjects.
Mm-hmm.
But with faith, you cannot stop in the subjects. It's like the guys I told you. They cannot stop. They find a treasure and they sell everything. It's a nice philosophy. Plato will say, well, no, you have to philosophize. You have to be logic. You have to pay. So you have a lot to say how to philosophize and how you have to come to logical conclusion. First, you have to define what is the meaning of the words and say this is what it means, this is what it not mean. And then you can go, we have a lot to say how you have to philosophize. All right. But who have a lot to say how to get into the oil? Rodney will also say you have the fire or not. He tell you, you can get the fire, but tomorrow the fire is gone. Why? He showed the fire, he said, yeah, there's fire, but not my wife, not my son, not my staff, not any of you can receive it. This guy that are more honest than he. He lived already his whole life Nobody has received his fire. They can taste a little bit about it, but then it's gone. To show me the other guy. That's a Rodney. To show me. Surely they preach about faith and you get this guy. But he's not a Rodney there. So he have the fire. He say to the other they can receive the fire. He say the fire is the solution. But nobody else for 40 years, 50 years in his life have not received it. But who else have? John has received it. He talk about it. See what you talk about. You know, this is something maybe the guy has. Two, show me the book. Through history, 2,000 years now. Jesus know what it is. He talk about it. He's also very serious. They say you can find this gate. Life. You have to search it. It's not so simple. But it is a gate of life you can go through. There's a gate of life.
Keep talking about it. No, you can't.
He know what he talk about. He have to talk 10 times, 100 times before they have one little phrase they will write down.
The other is about not catch it. Otherwise they will talk about it. Okay. All these things John talking. Matthew have not recalled, Mark have not recalled.
Nothing. There's nothing there.
They just copy each other. Only John gets it.
They remember the no road and the big road. But what it means is not. So Jesus gave a clear parable, so they remember the parable, so they write the parable. Now, but this is the gate of life. He has probably talked a lot about it. Now we see when we hear John say a lot of things, but Matthew has not, Luke has nothing.
Narrow is the way to destruction.
Yeah.
Broad is the way, narrow is the way to life.
Yeah.
We talk about
And nobody find it, can stand it, so you have to seek for it.
John running said, nobody found it. Except me.
Yes, he say to the Pharisees, you search the scriptures, you think you will find eternal life in the scriptures. You see, but here I stand in front of you. If I come in, you say, no, cannot read my scriptures, memorize it. I say, I'm here in front of the temple. I say, no, we are scribes, we have to study the thing. You say, you don't come to me. I will show you the life. I know what I talk. Can you just understand? So obvious. Here in front of them. They hear it not. This is what they seek. But when it's in front of them, they don't recognize it. They think it's in the scriptures. Now, Moses have not talked about life. At least now you have one chapter, the second chapter, but his whole ministry is about laws, discipline, rules. This is the whole ministry. And surely there is a big subject. And, all right, so who has talked about it? John talked a little bit. He just talked a little bit about it. Surely Jesus has properly talked heavily about it. He knows how to raise from the dead. He knows something. He has something. The only thing Matthew remembers all the parables about man. At least John remember other things. Why does he remember? Here maybe something. So he opened even his letter. He said, and this life was manifested. Here see that. He say, and it have manifest also to us. John, only to you. To nobody else. If it was revealed to others, you will have some books. Read the early church. They talk about discipline, and then they quote some verses about faith. But talk about Christ, like Paul. You just have not this message. What are you talking about? He came through the water. What is it, man? You can maybe come through intelligence. Maybe have come from Maria. It maybe come from an angel, from fire. There's a lot of fire. It goes. What does it mean? He comes through the water.
All these verses.
Strange verses. Now, what are the Protestants going to make of it? Wow. When he stand here in the conference, he say, yes, there's two streams. The Bible say, rivers, there's two streams, two rivers. I said, it's the faith river and the healing river.
Yeah, no, you would like to.
He said, there's a faith movement here in the Texas, and Catherine Kuhlman, and he is from the healing river.
No, don't explain what they have.
I say, this is a river he talk about. Then he will say, there's two anointings.
Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. They talk about fire.
Out of your belly come the fire, he say.
Okay, then I laugh. I say, this explanation is a
The fire and the water is opposite.
bit too.